Dr. Quinn, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Well, talk to us on how we can deal with this, Dr. Quinn.
I'll tell you, right now is such a stressful time. I have so many patients that are coming in these last 48 hours and they're just on edge. And my patients' blood pressures are elevated, their blood glucose. Some people are forgetting to take their medication. Some are even canceling their appointments altogether. But what I try to do is help my patients deal with the situation by sharing some coping strategies. And maybe we can share some today for our listening audience. And that way we can help people get through this time.
So there's so many different levels of stress and anxiety. Talk to us about some of these helpful tips.
Well, one of these coping strategies includes just helping my patients understand that you have to identify what you're feeling and own it. It really helps because a lot of times we can be in denial and we can have our anxiety coming up, our anger, our frustration. It's okay to say, hey, I'm angry right now. I'm afraid right now. I'm frustrated. And once you identify how you feel, then you can better deal with it. But also, you want to talk to someone. Now, I talk about patients, but also just people out in the general public. Some people can have underlying anxiety, subclinical, or even depression. That's why it's so important to talk to someone you trust, a family member, a coworker, somebody that cares about you. And in some cases, you might even benefit from speaking to a counselor because this is a very stressful time.
Mm-hmm. At what point do you think someone needs to get medical help?
Well, like I said, a lot of people can have underlying anxiety, depression, but especially if you're having thoughts of hurting yourself or someone else, that's when you really need to get medical help and not delay. But some of the other strategies or coping strategies that I've employed for my patients include just rethinking social media. Social media can be very interactive, and some people actually get into arguments on social media, and that can really raise your anxiety level. No 24/7 news. I have to get on my wife. Last night I was like, baby, we need to turn the television off. I have to go to sleep. But just not too much news. I say just watch WJTV for the morning, nighttime report. That's all you need. The best news in the world, not CNN 24/7. And avoid predicting. I mean, we have to understand that we have to let the election happen. It's going to happen. We're going to get the results, and just we're going to get through this thing, and we're going to come out stronger.
Yeah, we are going to get through it, and we're going to get through it together. A lot of people are on edge, whether you're Democrat or Republican, but everybody just hang in there and just take a moment to get outside, exercise, and just enjoy yourself for a few minutes. Thank you, Dr. Quinn, for those helpful tips.